So, one of the most demoralizing things about our emerging techno-feudalist society is the fact those in power have access to such terrifying high-tech weaponry. Kinetic strikes, autonomous drones, killer robots, it's not just depressingly dystopian, but the threat they pose to our future security and safety can seem insurmountable. But if there's one thing history has taught me, it's that the plans of the powerful, more often than not, don't work out at all. And the high-tech weapons they boast often have more aura than purpose, and can be stumped by surprisingly low-tech solutions. For example, you may have heard of an infamous battleship called the Bismarck. When the Germans launched this ship, it was unquestionably the most high-tech military vessel in the world. And the British Royal Navy learnt that the hard way when the Bismarck met and quickly annihilated the British battlecruiser HMS Hood. In response to this calamity, the Royal Navy decided to pretty much send the entire Royal Navy to hunt down and destroy the Bismarck, with the expectation that a bunch of Royal Navy battleships would outnumber and then eventually outgun the high-tech German monster. But in the end, it wasn't a battleship at all that landed the decisive blow against the mighty Bismarck. It was this little guy, the fairy Swordfish, an obsolete biplane that you could probably outrun on foot that had no right to be anywhere near a modern battlefield. But somehow, one of these very, very, very low-tech planes managed to torpedo the Bismarck's rudder and left the mighty battleship dead in the water and at the mercy of the incoming swarm of Royal Navy ships. And if you think that that is just a fluke, some Swordfish launched from a Royal Navy aircraft carrier managed to cripple a bunch of modern Italian Navy ships at Taranto Harbour about a year before that. And that attack, incidentally, is what inspired Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor the following year. Today, the Swordfish has a meme-ified reputation akin to the Chuck Norris or King Von jokes, where it has been satirically retconned to become the toughest plane of all time, which is just fantastic. But I like this story because it reminds me that just because your enemy has high-tech weaponry doesn't mean they are invincible, and the hubris of high-tech antagonists can often be humbled much, much easier than most people imagine. Anyway, something to think about.